I want to make a more generic sort function. Here in the sort list I check if sort by is name, and then I sorted the list by the compare function sort by name, and if it's type I have the compare function sort by type. But these functions, they are almost identical. The only difference is the property they look at is either name or type. And if I wanted for the other properties in here, the desk for description and the age, then I would need to have more functions. But I think it can be done with one. They're so similar. Basically what I would want is this sort by parameter should be used here. Rather than name, it should be sort by. And I know I can't send it down here like this sort by. There's no way of giving it the parameter. So I need to use the closure trick and move this function, and I can move it just pressing the Alt, move it up here so that I can use it. And now sort by should be available, and just make console log, just check that sort by is. Let's just see. I can still only sort by name, and if I sort by name, I should be able to see that sort by is the name. It's not ideal, but let's take a look. Syntax error. I used a normal colon instead of a semicolon. Let's try it again. If I sort by name, it says sort by is name 10 times, and yeah, okay, it doesn't do it. So I should call the same function in each of them. Now the sorting won't work because I'm just using the same function, but I should be able to see that sort by is either name or type, or maybe even one of the others. So let's take a look here. If I sort by name, sort by is name. If I sort by type, sort by is type. Description and age doesn't work. Of course, no, I want to, I don't want these to be if statements. I want them to be called always. So let's just remove this here. So now it always calls with this function, and it knows what sort by is. Let's try it. Sort by is name, is type, is description, is age. Okay. So then we just need to use it here. Rather than name, we want to use sort by. But if I write sort by like this, then it expects, see, then it doesn't actually break, but it also doesn't work, doesn't do anything. And the problem is then it's looking for a property in the animal that's called sort by. And if we take a look at the animal object, actually we can do that here. Console table all animals. They only have the properties name, desk, type and age. Nothing called sort by. And if I just try here, say sort by is name, and maybe I say all animals, just take one of them here, animal. Take a random one, number 0. Then if I use animal and ask it about sort by, that's undefined. But if I ask it for name, I can see the name. And if I ask it for the name, like this in square brackets, I also get the name. And if I see here, sort by is also the string name. So I can use animal and sort by, my new sort by variable. So this line here should be exactly the same as this line, because sort by is the string name. And I also get Mia. So rather than using dot sort by, I can use square bracket sort by, and I just mark it, square bracket, remove the dot, do the same here, highlight it, square bracket, and remove the dot. And this should give me all of them. Let's see, sort by name. They are sorted by name. And sort by type. They're sorted by type. And description. Amazing, black, growing, horsing, trained. Let's try it again. Yeah. And sort by age is also working. So it works both for strings and numbers. Excellent. Excellent. And then this function shouldn't really be called sort by name, but let's, I don't know, let's call it sort by property. It's not an ideal name, but it's something. And then we can just clean up a bit. Oh, it is. Here we have the sorted list. And we still need this function. Of course, this function, it's very important that it stays inside the sort list function, because it's going to use the sort by that is given as a parameter to the other function. We don't need to console log it anymore. We know it works. And we don't need this sort by type. So now we have done the next step, a more generic sort function. We added some cleanup. But we haven't changed the sort direction. That's going to be the next thing, and that's probably also going to be complicated. So let's just help myself and check my status here. Git add script and commit. Say added generic sorting. And now we're ready for the next step in the plan.